good.
Yeah, well, we're doing something.
Yeah, okay. You Joyce?
It's awesome.
Righto.
They will never see me. It's come before.
They'll never see you. Okay, fine. I'll remember that.
Well, dinner time. Come on, dinner time. Jumpy, jumpy dinner. And one of you, or two of you, will go to collect this from the cookhouse to this. This would be what you eat out of, okay? So that would be for your soup or your dinner, and that would be for your cup of tea. Okay, so all soldiers have one of those on them. That's what you drink out of. And now because nobody liked these, the army would buy you more. It does move, yes, we played with all those electronics into it, yes. Well, can you see the difference, what I was saying about these nice little cosy holes? Is he getting wet?
Yeah.
No, he ain't. You're getting wet, but he isn't getting wet. Well, don't worry, we'll do some coat. We will make some game, and obviously we need to have many toys. Now then, this is our attempt. Some explosions in there. Bang!
You've got lots of different types of red. You've got a supply you've got the same. But unlike your stupid computer game, there is no reset button with that. You're like tinfoil. You see Mum using tinfoil on your chicken buttons. And it's not what you want when you've got a couple of thousand angry Zulus running at you.
Hello, you're home with...
And one of the most effective killing weapons was this thing here. 500 bullets in a minute. Bullets, or rounds, were on that cloth belt. And it took 5 men to operate that.
He will calm
Okay?
down.
Yeah.
Usually with time.
When you get shot, with that vibration, the bullet can move through the body. He'll have a big hole there. Okay? Or the bullet might have gone somewhere into his back. So you sometimes can't find it. So it does make a nasty mess. Now if you're hit by one of those machine gun bullets, it's doing really good. You're doing brilliant, thank you. Okay then. The Germans haven't got tanks. How long is that? Okay. Germans were attacking and he went to rescue the soldiers. Now, as I say, right, that used to belong to a soldier and he got hit, right, and the bullet hit the penknife and saved his life. Right? Yeah. And we needed to know where these shells are going to land, right? It was pointless if you just fired them up and they just landed anywhere. We wanted them to land on the German trenches. So we used that, and that is actually a rangefinder for the artillery shells, right? Because shells don't travel in a straight line, they go in a curve like that. So you have to work out the angle, okay, to fire your shell so it lands where you want it to land. And that's what we use that for.
Okay, so I'm Private Roach and this is Private Whitehouse. We're both part of the 2nd Battalion, the Mercian Regiment. That's light royal infantry. We're happy to answer any questions that you may have.
How long did it take you to dig the trenches out?
Trenches. No, we do still dig trenches. A lot of people think we don't do it. We do still practice trench warfare. However, it's not something that we see a lot these days with a lot of, well, guerrilla warfare. There's stuff like Operation Tosca in Cyprus. That's peacekeeping. So that's really avoiding fighting. That's trying to stop two sides or more from actually causing a fight with each other.
What were you expected to eat?
To eat, you're expected to eat fairly healthy. I remember when I was in basic training, all fizzy pop and most types of milk are all banned. If you got caught with anything, you'll be on some kind of extra duty or something like that.
It's pretty good. But I normally take my own noodles I do in the
Yeah, we do actually bring stuff with us, yeah. But as you do courses, you know, like lessons, classes, something like that, your pay increases. And then obviously if you take a step up and become a lance corporal or anything like that, you'll go away and do about.
Did you get any medals?
Any medals? I don't myself actually, no.
I've got a medal.
He's got a medal.
What have you got one for?
Then you went to Cyprus.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Underwear, yes. So,
What? Yeah,
here's a pair of underpants. Don't forget, I'm talking about men still. Because we didn't have women in the army. And that's a pair of men's underpants in the First World War. Okay? I can ask you, you get some similar to that issue today, don't you?
We do, we get long johns.
What do you call the hats in World War One?
World War One, well there's the beret, which we wear when we're not in an actual battle dress. That is actually about the same, yes.
I'll let you all weigh this later on, so don't worry about it.
And it's going to be over by Christmas, but nobody said it, was it? So they're the points why soldiers joined up. Just have a look at that photograph. Okay, you seen it? We don't always believe everything that's in the papers. Officers wore these jodhpurs. And if you go horse riding, after you've had your wash, what's the first item of clothing?
Your trousers?
Well, I hope you put your underpants on first.
Yeah.
Do you? Now, the underwear and most of the uniform was made of wool. Because a lot of our ships were being blown up, we weren't getting all the imports. So we had loads of sheep, loads of wool, so all the uniforms were made of wool.
You're in a trench. What can you see over there? Nothing. Spot on, Ben. And what can you see over here, Lucas? Nothing. Well done. What's known as a frontline trench. What we used to do is, we used to go into what's known as a sack.
Stand there.
This is creepy! Whoa, there's a dead leg. Come on, Karen. A dead hand. Oh. Good boy, Ben.
Which of these three am I going to treat first if I'm the doctor? Go on. Ben, I'm going to get something like this. Big tweezers. Right? And I'm going to have a little dig around in there. Oh, I found the bullet.
Now, I'm just going to show you quickly the German trench. We can go in little groups of 3 or 4. It's made of concrete, as you can see.
Yeah.
Back, that'll be fine.
Lydia,
Now, they were made of mud, but when they had the time, they would get wood, or corrugated iron, or sandbags, which are over here, and they would reinforce the trenches, and that would make them stronger and easier to live in. This is 6th Platoon, B Company, 1st Battalion, the North Staffordshire Regiment. And the very first thing you're going to learn is this: do not stick your head above the parapet. That is the parapet. Now, you've all heard of Florence Nightingale. She helped to kick-start the changes. By 1914, although they were slow getting going, by 1950 we had 12 field hospitals behind the front line.
They were fighting. So don't forget, Germany was made up of separate states. It only became one country in the 1870s. Nearly split them apart and nearly won the war. They had to do that because crossing the Atlantic were thousands and thousands of fresh American soldiers. What did them in was the fact that the German soldiers came across vast supplies, Allied supply dumps of beer and wine, fresh uniforms, new guns, you name it. The Hindenburg Line, incredible series of trenches, fortified this, fortified that.
Good grief! All I have to say is, it's thanks to Michael that I'm here.
And I'm still telling you to do that top button, Private.
I'm not sure this is true. You still got your glasses on.
As you were feeding the guide dog though, wasn't that sort of like a giveaway? That the dog was very, very friendly.
Driving there next. You want to go in there first, or you're going to drive a tank first?
If you survive, come and try the tank.
In this part of the museum, what we do is research. We're looking into everything from uncles, some women, very few, fathers, grandfathers, what they did in the Great War, were they injured, did they die, and we track down as much information as we can. Of course, a lot of the information was destroyed in the Second World War, but we still can get quite a bit of information. So that's what we generally do here. Most of the information we get is online. We've got a lot of we've got the diaries up there, a lot of the old information, a lot of the old books. We've also got the books over there of what we call the Stafford Knot, which was the regimental magazine, and also the China Dragon, which was the magazine for the North Staffords.
Yes, they go away very happy generally.
9 times out of 10 we give them a good setup. It's all according to what they're actually looking for, but 9 times out of 10 we can find something. The one who came in today was very surprised because he came in with nothing but a name, and then he went out with the actual photograph of his grandfather, which he's never seen. We generally do one a week on a Thursday because the group only meets on a Thursday, and we try to fit at least one person in, and sometimes two, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and that goes on all the way through the year. Around about an hour, and from there we talk them through abbreviations, the cap badges, which Peter's the expert on, uniforms, what the different flashes are on the uniforms, and sometimes even military slang. Yes, they do need to book an appointment.
Yeah, well, I've got that well, I don't know whether that's right. I've just got information from Ancestry site him, this number, because I wasn't sure whether this number actually related to him. It had this PTE on the rim of the medal. Does that not mean private?
It means private, yeah, but don't forget the majority of them started private. It was a fluid thing, it was moving quickly. So they needed, but I mean, some of these blocks went from Lance Corporal to officers.
In this one, also a studio photo, he's got 2 stripes of corporal, but you'll notice that they're not stitched on.
It's a postcard from the front, isn't it? Doing fine, thank you very much. Me taking Jerry. Right. Paperwork wise, we were a bit few and far between with it. There's not a lot really. We've got 1914. It was in the 7th North Staffs.